We're going to have a few students speak out about the misery that these Regents have caused. Our first student is GSU. Okay.
Mic check. Mic check. How many of you work and go to school? How many of you commute 30 hours plus every day?
How many of you commute 30 hours every week?
Every week, 30 minutes every day. How many of you have had your tuition increased this year?
How many of you have had your tuition increased this year?
This is what happens when students don't stand up.
This is what happens when students don't stand up.
They think that we don't care.
They think that we don't care.
They think we won't do anything.
They think we won't do anything.
They're meeting today at the state capitol.
They're meeting today at the state capitol.
And this is your opportunity to show them if they're right or if they're wrong.
This is your opportunity to show them if they're right or wrong.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
What will y'all do?
What will y'all do?
I know what I'm going to do.
I know what I'm going to do.
I'm going to walk out.
I'm going to walk out.
I'm going to go to the Regents
I'm going to go to the Regents
and show them
and show them
that that shit's not cool.
that that shit's not
Hey, does anyone want to speak out? Why you guys walked out of your classrooms today? So why are people? I know there's a lot of reasons.
Come on, don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
Tell us.
Come on out. Let them know you need to channel that rage. You feel the rage?
This fucking institution
that robs you blind.
that robs you blind.
Semester after semester.
Semester after semester.
resisting us.
He was not resisting at all.
And they beat him.
And they beat him.
This is what your school is.
This is what your school is.
Social control.
Social control.
Strength from the underground.
Yeah, thank you. I don't want to talk about pretzels yet.
Mic check. Mic check. The police are not the only thing
Are not the only thing
that's fucked up about this school.
that's fucked up about this school.
So it turns out that I'm not going to use the mic. People's mic anymore. You can just listen to me. Georgia College students are paying a special institutional fee that can exceed over $1,000. Catch is, the fee was supposed to end this past summer, but the university system chancellor told the AJC last week that it will continue next year and probably beyond. The reason you are going to still be paying a fee that was supposed to end this past summer is because it brings in $210 billion a year. I think that's a little crazy that we're told we're going to pay a fee until the summer, and then it keeps going. Tuition and fees at schools in the USG have doubled since the fall of 2005. What do we have to show for it? Larger class sizes, overburdened graduate TAs, juggling, short courses just to keep their heads afloat of their own student debt. So, we complain about budget cuts, and we think, oh,